Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial here in Yazoo City at WYAD 94.1 FM. We welcome you. Also, just joining us online throughout the state and around the world at WYADonline.com. During our first segment, you all heard my conversation with Patricia Jackson of the Transformation Reentry Project. That's a part of a big event taking place on Tuesday, September the 12th, called Yazoo, Let Us Grow Together. We're excited now to welcome another special guest to our program. Ms. Tasha Stanley Butler is joining us from Families First for Mississippi to talk to us not only about the work that Families First is doing, but also their participation in the event next week, as well as what they want you to know about the work that they do. Ms. Butler, hello to you and welcome to the program.
Hello, how are you today? I'm so excited to be here.
Well, look, I'm glad to have you on with us. And you know, a lot of great things are going on in Yazoo City. That's going on Tuesday, September the 12th is just another example. I want to talk first, though, about the work of Families First for Mississippi. For those who are just hearing about it, why don't you give them a little backstory about it?
Yes, sir. Families First for Mississippi, we're impacting the whole family. We've been around for a long time here in Mississippi, and our job is to help strengthen Mississippi's communities. In these communities, we educate students, helping them deal with some of the many issues they're faced with. For example, we have a positive youth development class or programs which we talk about character education, we talk about bullying, abstinence, soft skills, teen dating violence, goal setting, and healthy decision making. Not only do we work with our youth, we also have parenting classes for parents who would like to come out if you're having issues with your children, or if you just want to know how to become an active parent, a more active parent. We help deal with healthy relationships, nutrition, job readiness. We do it all here at Families First for Mississippi. We have offices everywhere in the state of Mississippi, but the office that we're coming from is in Greenwood, Mississippi, 703 Tallahatchie Street, in Greenwood, Mississippi. We're also known as Mississippi Community Education Center. So you might hear Families First Mississippi, or you might hear Mississippi Community Education Center. Either way, just know that we are impacting Mississippi's family as a whole.
Wow. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Ms. Butler. I think that, you know, the family, there's so many things that are up against the family right now, so many ways that the family is under attack. Talk to us about your work personally. I mean, how long have you been involved in the work of Families First?
I've been involved here. It will be 2 years on October the 15th, and I am so excited. Since I've been here, I have been seeing a lot of families being transformed just by coming to our parenting classes where we offer them tips, advice, information on anger management, confident parenting. You know, we have them work on every issue that the family's been faced with. If we have someone who's been divorced, we have programs where we can work with the entire family to deal with these many issues that are being arise in the world today. A lot of our teenagers are being pressured into school, into doing drugs, into having sex, into bullying, into doing a lot of things. So what we try to do is we try to start with the parents, because teaching starts at home. We start with the home, and we teach the parents what they need to know so they can go home and, you know, teach the kids how to be courteous, how to be caring, to not be a bully, how to, work on great social skills, how to be a friendly, nice person, because we have too much negativity going on in the world. So we start with the parents, and we take them to the kids. We go to the schools also and talk to the kids about all of the issues they're faced with. So it's just it's great. It's wonderful. That's the best way I can describe what I do. I love it.
Well, the excitement is definitely can be heard in your voice, Ms. Butler, and I think, that says a whole lot, because, if someone is excited about the work they're doing, it definitely means they're going to commit to it. So take us back a little bit. This all seems to be about serving the community for you. When did you realize the importance of being of service to the community?
I realized this when I was in high school. I've always had great teachers all throughout my elementary years and throughout my high school years. I was a teen mom. So at that time, I had to grow up. I became a mature young lady at that moment when I realized that I have the responsibility of a child in my hands. And so I grew up. That's when I started to see a lot of people don't know what I know. I educated myself on how to become a parent. I've looked at my role models from when I was a young lady, to see this is the way parenting should be. And on the outside looking in, because I worked in the classroom a long time, because I love my teachers. My teachers from my past influenced me to be the person that I am today because they cared. They showed me love. They showed me how to love. They showed me how to care. So I think it all started when I became a teenage mother and I had to experience life as a responsible teenage mother. And right. At that time, I said, I need to help somebody else because everyone doesn't know what I know. So at that time, I just felt like, hey, I could be, I can help somebody. Yeah. I can help others like others have helped me. So it all started.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, that says a whole lot. And I think it's also one of those things, too, that people can learn that they can be able to use, their own experiences to be able to be of service to others as well. So what has it been like for you, Ms. Butler, to have not only to be able to realize the importance of being proactive in your own life, but what has it been like for you to share that with people through Families First in Mississippi, the importance of being proactive in their family?
Right. Like you stated something very important. I think that all of experience is the best teacher, and that's the best way I can go into these parenting classes. When I walk into these health fairs, when I walk into these presentations for kids at school, I have experienced these things. I've experienced peer pressure. I've experienced being a young parent. I've experienced a lot of things in my life which has taught me that I can do better. It's taught me the way that I need to go. So I take my past experiences and I use them to educate parents, to educate you about the many issues that's going on today in life. So I think experience is the best teacher. Look, I tell my young kids, I have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, and I try to tell them, hey, I am trying to teach you these things so you won't have to experience the negative things that I experience. But my baby tells me that he's 16 and he likes, he likes the cool stuff that all the kids do. But, hey, he always has mommy over here on the other side like, hey, remember what I said? Hey, remember what I said? Right. If he doesn't listen, I always come to bite him in the butt. I know that. So experience.
Right. Exactly, it is, for sure. And I know that they definitely appreciate having that from you. Again, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome Ms. Tasha Butler to our program today of the Families First of Mississippi organization. We've been talking with Ms. Butler not only about the work that Families First is doing to be able to help strengthen the entire family, but also to be a source of, I think, of encouragement for those in the family as well. We also talked a little bit about those who have encouraged her, and I think that's a great segue, Ms. Butler, into the event that we've been talking about this hour, and that is, again, called Yazoo, Let Us Grow Together. Yes. Now, I mentioned earlier that in our first segment here on our program, we talked to Ms. Patricia Jackson from Transformation Reentry Project. Partnership is another big thing that Families First is doing. How has that benefited you, Ms. Butler, and how has it benefited Families First to work with organizations with a similar goal?
Yes, this networking is the key. I go to meetings weekly. I meet new people who are trying to do the same thing that I'm trying to do in the community. And it makes me feel so good that there's so much help out here for families who need help. They just don't know where to get the help from. And that's where we come in. We go to meetings. We network with each other. We work with companies who do similar things, which we're trying to strengthen Mississippi. We're trying to get all of the negativity away from Mississippi. When you hear Mississippi, they say, you guys are obese, you guys have diseases, you guys are not educated. We are tired of all of the negativity. How about let's hear it up. Let's give it up for Mississippi. Mississippi is doing great things here, and it takes a community. It takes a village to raise these kids, and it takes all of us working together to impact the whole family. So when I have opportunities like this, I run for them. I am excited. I am. Not only to tell people about the free services that we offer, but these services help everybody. These services help. They're not just there. These services actually have an impact on your family, and you can actually go higher with these free services that we offer.
Right. And I think that's it. And the event that is taking place here in Yazoo City on Tuesday, September the 12th, it's a lot of things that we talked to Ms. Johnson about Ms. Jackson about some of those things. I think, there are the two things I want to definitely mention since we had you on with us is, of course, the work that they're doing to be able to help people on Tuesday, September the 12th, for those who are looking to find employment, helping them with their resumes, I think, which is such a big deal, but also being able to help individuals who have not gotten their high school diploma for whatever reason, but they have completed the 8th grade. These are things that sometimes we take for granted, Ms. Butler, but why is it so important for you all to make sure that individuals have this opportunity?
It's important because now it's hard for you to find employment if you have a college degree, sometimes a master's. So it's very hard if you don't have a high school diploma. So we're making it our business to get the word out there that your education is very important. In order for us to be the people we want to be, we have to go to school. We have to be educated about these certain things that we want to do in life. So receiving this free high school diploma would be a great opportunity for others who want to go to school to become a beautician. I need a beautician. We need a lot of beauticians in this world. We have a lot of people who have a lot of skills, a lot of talents, but they're not able to use them because of issues that happened when they were younger. Right. Some of our applicants dropped out of school because they had babies in school. Some dropped out because of bullying. Many dropped out for different reasons. So what we're doing is we're giving them a second chance. We're giving them another opportunity to be able to receive a high school diploma so they can go into their career that they will be so passionate about like I am. Yes, they will be excited to get up every day to help people to do what they love to do. And it's not about work. It's not about, making the money. It's all about finding something that you enjoy doing so it won't feel like work. This doesn't feel like work to me. I'm helping people. I'm helping people improve. I'm helping people do things that they thought they would never be able to do, which is receive a free high school diploma. And did I say it's free? It is free. Yes, sir.
I have to say, it's great, to talk to you, Ms. Butler, because, I love the fact that you are so excited about the work that you all are doing. And that attitude goes a long way. We talked about the negativity that's out there, and it really does affect people's attitude. What is it that keeps you positive? What is it that keeps you optimistic?
What keeps me positive is the fact that I can help like others have helped me. I know the situation that I was in. I didn't grow up rich at all. My mom had 5 kids, and it was just her. So I saw a lot of things growing up. What I want to do is I want to make life better for other people. It's not all about money, as I've stated before, but being able to grow up in a house where there is positiveness going on. I teach my parents and my parenting class. If your child does the smallest thing correctly, they need praise. If you have to clap and jump and tell them, great job, wonderful, excellent, for the positive things that they're doing, they will keep up the positiveness to keep getting the positive attitude. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help parents so these kids will be able to grow up in a stress-free home, a home where their parents aren't stressed out because they don't have money to pay the bills. We want happiness, positiveness. This is what I want to see. If I can help one person in my parenting class, and I go to those schools and I can help one young person change their mind about the seriousness of their education. If I could just help somebody in the day, I've done my part. Really, it's not for any attention, just the fact of knowing that I've helped someone. Thinking about the way my mentors have an effect on me and how I still think about them to this day. That's the effect that I would like to have on someone, knowing that I've helped change their life for the better.
Yeah. What a powerful thing. And it's something that's long-lasting. Another thing I want to talk to you about, Ms. Butler, before we give our audience the rundown again of what's taking place on Tuesday, September the 12th, and we ask you how our audience can find out more information. There are so many people. You mentioned, education. You mentioned the importance of being able to excel. There's so many people, unfortunately, they look at where they're from. I'm from a little small town outside of Jackson and Brandon, and whether people are in Yazoo City or wherever they might be from, and they may think, that this is as far as they can go. I mean, what has it been like for you to show them that it doesn't matter, if they decide to stay in the state or leave the state, but the importance of being able to contribute to the state? How important has that been for you to share?
Oh, my God. Are you trying to make me get sensitive over here? You have some great questions. When people think of Mississippi, as I stated before, they think about negativity. But when I think about Mississippi, I think about Mississippi. This is where I am from. We are protected from so much in Mississippi. We have the best weather here. We don't have to, leave and go places. Mississippi is a great place to be. No matter where you come from, you can be the person that you want to be. And a lot of people say, well, you just say that, and, I've been hearing that since I've been young. This is true. But once you make up your mind, once you get it in your mind to believe that I can do, I can be, I can go wherever I want to, hey, you got it there. Yeah. You can work on a person's self-esteem by getting into their mind, speaking positiveness into their spirit, and that's what I do every day. Every day. I'm faced with kids who don't have clothes, don't have shoes, don't have food. The things that I see every day at work, it hurts my heart, but that makes me want to keep going every day. Make sure that I put a positive spirit in somebody's spirit. I put a positive in someone, let them know you're beautiful today. You're doing great. It's okay. You're going to make it. And if somebody keeps telling me that, I'm going to believe.
Yeah, for sure. Have you gotten used to then being seen as a role model?
Well, actually, I have not. I've always grown up in the church where, we were always doing poems. We were singing in a choir. It was not, do you want to do anything? Or we were doing things. So it's like I've been not the center of attention a long time, but now I use it when I see kids from back in the day, and they come up to me and they call me Miss Stanley, because that's my name when I was working. Hey, Miss Stanley, and they say, I love you and I miss you, and they bring up things that we used to do, things we used to talk about, the little girls. Miss Stanley is an AKA, yes, she is, so she's a pretty pink and green girl. So when she steps into a building, yes, she does claim the attention of everyone, but it's just for high self-esteem, to show them that no matter where you come from, you can feel beautiful. You can be beautiful. Hey. Right. Gotcha. I love it.
Well, I tell you, that says a lot, and I think, that is an encouragement for a lot of people out there, because, as you said, to kind of go back to how we talked about the work of Families First, is that, it really is about letting everyone, the husband, the wife, the little girls, the little boys know that they are somebody. And I think so many times, we forget that. We forget that.
Right.
And then, too, there's another thing you mentioned that I think is important for our audience to remember, Ms. Butler, and that is we never know what these kids are going through. We see them. We see one side of it. We don't know of the ones who don't have food at home, don't have, and so do you hope then that even though this event taking place on Tuesday, September the 12th, is held for, by these organizations, do you hope that we in the community kind of look and see how we can be of assistance too?
This is true. That is one of our goals. Not only at Families First are we offering the free high school diploma program, we also offer workforce and job readiness also. We also teach literacy classes. We offer things in education. We do a lot of things. We have positive father involvement. We do a lot of things here in the community where the services are free for those who cannot afford to, go to school, go back to school and get a GED. A lot of people are are, I could say, discombobulated because they spent their money to get the GED and they couldn't pass the test, so all of that money has been wasted. Or they go to a school online, and once they've completed, after they paid their money, when they go to college, they see, I can't use this degree because it's not from an accredited high school. So what we do here at Families First, this high school diploma program that we have, like I stated, is from an accredited high school, and they will be able to go to any college that they choose to once they finish the program.
Yeah.
But I've done so much talking, I really forgot the question.
No. Hey, no. What you mentioned goes along with the question. I was just asking, about how we can be involved. But I think, I'm so glad you mentioned those other services, because we're definitely going to let our audience know how they can stay connected with you, Ms. Butler, as well as, of course, take advantage of those. I want to say again, these events are taking place on Tuesday, September the 12th, beginning at 6 p.m. It's Yazoo Let Us Grow Together in conjunction with Transformation Reentry Project, Families First for Mississippi, and, of course, your community station, WYAD 94.1 FM. It's taking place at New Zion Multi-Purpose Complex at 625 East 12th Street in Yazoo City. So make sure you all come out. Again, some of the things that are going on is, of course, the Transition Reentry Program, information for those who have recently been released from prison and need assistance adjusting back to the community. We talked about earlier about the resume and job readiness training. And then, of course, if you can't find a job, creating your own job, entrepreneurship, and how important it is for you to have that business plan. You'll be able to get information on that. And then, as we talked about here, the education aspect, if you do not have your accredited high school diploma, for those who are over the age of 21, if you've completed at least the 8th grade, they will be able to show you how you can be able to do that. So with that being said, Ms. Butler, let our audience know, how can they find out more information about Families First for Mississippi?
Okay, that's easy. You can always go to our website. Are you ready, America? Our website is familiesfirstformississippi.org. Familiesfirstformississippi.org. They can go on our website and they can find out all of the information, all of the free services that we offer, our positive father involvement, parenting education, parenting skills development, our teen pregnancy prevention program. We promote literacy. We have positive youth development programs. We want to increase the graduation rate with our free high school diploma program. We have job readiness. We teach budgeting and financing. Anything that you need, anything that the family needs, we offer it at Families First for Mississippi, where it is free. Say it again. Free. Families First for Mississippi.org. If you would like to reach me personally at my office in Greenwood, I can be reached at 662-451-5397. And you can ask for Tasha Stanley Butler. You can ask for Tasha. Everyone knows me as Tasha. But we're located at 703 Tallahatchie Street here in Greenwood, Mississippi. Again, our number is 662-451-5397. And they can always go to our Facebook page, Families First for Mississippi. We also have a Facebook page, Mississippi Community Education Center. Yes, we are getting the word all over Mississippi that we are impacting the whole family here at Families First for Mississippi.
Well, Ms. Butler, what a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much for the time today and for talking with us about not only, of course, your own work, but also what it's been like for you to work with Families First of Mississippi. And we're looking forward to you being a part of a great program on Tuesday, September the 12th.
Yes, sir. I look forward to everyone coming out to receive all of this free information from all of the free services that we have to offer. We are going to change Yazoo, yes, for the better.
And there you go. So Yazoo, get ready to grow together, but you can only grow together with us if you're a part of the process. So make sure you all do come out on Tuesday, September the 12th. Ms. Butler, again, thank you so much, and looking forward to our next conversation together.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You will make it a great one.